20,
See ya,
15,
see ya, see ya.
10. Coleman's kick is blocked. It's loose. Scarlet Knights have scooped it up.
Karan Pratt hauls it in at the 20.
Cuts inside of the goal line. Touchdown.
There are so many things to be proud of when you're the head football coach at Rutgers. You know, the opportunity to be a head football coach in major college football. There's so few people in their lifetime that get an opportunity to do it. And the fact that I've been given that by Rutgers University, I couldn't be more proud to put this R on my chest every day, you know, when I come to work or when I'm out doing an appearance somewhere in the public.
Great job, buddy.
Hello. Hi, Kristen Osceola.
But in terms of what our team accomplished last year and what we've done since, I think what I'm most proud of is we achieved a level where we were able to win a share of a conference title for the first time in the history of our school.
Nova to Carasola. He's got it. Touchdown.
But we didn't do it at the expense of academics. Not only did we do that on the field, we achieved academically higher than we ever had before. And we set that as a challenge for the players in the very beginning. We knew we had done very well. The year before, we had set an all-time high. But we thought we could do better. And not only did we do better on the field, you know, we did better in the classroom at the same time. And then we did better in the draft.
Welcome everybody to the 2013 NFL Draft.
And then we did better in free agency. And then we did better in recruiting. So in every phase of our program, we've been able to get better over the last year and a half. And those are things that make me really proud, because that tells me that the program we have in place is still moving forward and still getting better every year.
On the season debut of our football, we take a look at the epic battle that was Rutgers' season opener against Fresno State.
Touchdown. Brandon Coleman.
And Rutgers junior wide receiver Brandon Coleman takes us on a tour of his hometown and shows us how the R family parallels his own family.
Whether they play 10 to 15 years in the NFL or it just doesn't work out and they never get an opportunity to play in the NFL, they're going to be very successful going forward in life. They're going to be good fathers. They're going to be good husbands. They're going to be good role models. They're going to have a positive influence on society. And if they're fortunate enough to play in the NFL, that's great. But if they play 10 years and then they're done, you know, now they're 32 years old and they still have a lot of life to live. I want them to leave our program understanding that regardless of what their future holds, they're going to be really successful. It's a tremendous environment for college football.
It's the celebration.
Over 50,000 will be on hand to witness this one.
Oh my goodness!
She got absolutely leveled. Touchdown.
Guys, you don't need to do any more than what you're supposed to do. We've already talked to the NFL teams that make this West Coast trip, and they said when you're going to be there for 2 days, you don't have to go bonkers with the hydration. Hydrate yourself the way you normally get ready for a game. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to go to California? Here we go. Let's go. I know I do.
I'm going.
I got the West Coast kind of look. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!
We're here at Newark International Airport on our way to California, our first trip out there. It's exciting to leave New Jersey and finally go play somebody else. It's going to be a long flight, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication building up to this moment. We're going out to Cali, man. West Coast. Fresno, here we come.
The dawn of a new season in college football, the start of a new challenge, the beginning of something special, a kickoff 3,000 miles from home.
Whiteout tonight here in Fresno, California, and the Bulldogs with the ball first here tonight. Pass caught and across midfield, taking it into Rutgers territory. They want warp speed here. The handoff, Quezada. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown.
With that, the shootout was underway, or should I say, the track meet.
It's going to be Janarian Grant who takes it and brings it across the 15 to the 20, and he might go. Grant to midfield. He's got blazing speed, and Rutgers has the answer. A special teams touchdown.
And that's the true freshman. Really a different team since the first series. They've gotten their breath. They've relaxed a little bit. They say, hey, we can do this.
This was a team that was 4th in total defense in all of college football last year. Lost a lot of defensive talent to the NFL, but they feel like they've replaced it with some very talented young guys. And it's intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted by Rutgers. Ian Thomas, the redshirt freshman, with the big pick in the end zone. Nova in the pocket. He's going deep left sideline, and the pass is caught. 20, 10, end zone, touchdown. And it's Leonte Carew, the sophomore, with the long touchdown reception. 17-7. That's the Rutgers lead. We'll see if Grant has a chance to return. He muffs the return. He signaled fair catch, lost the ball, and Fresno State has it. They do hand it off, fighting for the goal line. Touchdown.
Rutgers wants to be a pressure defense, but Fresno State keeps spreading them out. They don't get a chance to apply pressure.
On 2nd and goal with 6 seconds to go. Derek Carr, who's over the top. Adams, caught, touchdown. And Fresno State takes a 1-point lead into the locker room. But they're down by a point as Nova and the Rutgers offense hand off, trying to establish that run game. And a good cut upfield there. That was a nice run by P.J. James. There's another handoff, right side running in a big hole. To the 40, to the outside, to midfield. Down inside the 20, all the way inside the 10, and finally shoved out of bounds after a very long run. And Rutgers goes ahead once again. There's his brother, Jameel, a real loss, one of the best players on defense for Rutgers, and a game-time decision. He is, as you can tell, not in uniform. He's not playing. He's got a foot problem. The pass is caught. Touchdown.
And the strength of this Rutgers offensive line is starting seemingly to wear down the Fresno State front just a little bit. They're getting more yards per carry now. The big plays help, but again, they're a big, strong physical unit up front.
James, big hole, 40. Here comes a big play, 50 with the acceleration to the 30. He's going to be dragged down from behind, but inside the 20. Time for the big play. And what do? They dialed it right up. End zone touchdown. 1-point lead nearing the end of the third quarter. Rutgers has decided to go for 2. Nova, he's going to take it himself, and he's in. 2 points for Rutgers as Gary Nova watched the hole open up and then shot right through. Bulldogs at home in the fourth quarter. They're down by 3. Fake handoff, a little pump fake. He's got it. Man, the great cut into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, this is just you score, I'll score, I'm going to score next.
The ball came out there at the end of the play. They're saying fumble, and Rutgers has the ball back. First down, Scarlet Knights downfield, and the pass was tipped up and intercepted. What an interception. Another turnover on the very next play. And now a handoff, and the ball's loose. And did we have it again? You bet. Unbelievable. 3rd consecutive play that ends with a turnover.
Quarterback Gary Nova made spectacular plays when Rutgers needed them most.
It's 4th down, and is Rutgers going to go for it?
They've got to go for it. A 3-pointer still leaves them behind. I would believe they'll have to go for the touchdown here.
Now it's 4th and 3.
I think they have trust. We talked about that earlier when they went for it 4th and 1 at their own 40-yard line.
Back to pass for the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Rutgers! Leonte Carew with his 2nd touchdown reception of the game, and Rutgers goes back in front 37-35. We've had 7 lead changes tonight, and the kick is perfect. Fresno State ties the game at 38. A minute and a half to go, and it's loud. So they're not being conservative here. They're going for the end zone. The touchdown, Rutgers. Amazing. Leonte Carew has just had a monster performance.
I think they might have scored too soon. I don't know.
And Root into the open, 40 to midfield. And now finally dragged from behind inside Fresno State territory. Throwing, end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. The hold was a good one, and the kick is good. This game is tied at 45.
Rutgers has won the toss, elected to be defense first. First and 10, Fresno State.
He'll lob one over the top. He's got his man. One play, end zone touchdown. Good, and Rutgers does know exactly what they need to do. They need a touchdown and one to tie. Nova looking downfield, middle, caught inside the 10, down to the 5. First down, Rutgers, first and goal. Nova slant, caught, touchdown.
The Scarlet Knights decided to go for 2 and go for the win.
And it looks like Rutgers is going for the win. So this game is going to end here one way or another. And here we go. This is the game. Rolling right, end zone, incomplete.
I felt like that was a great opportunity to win the game. And we actually had made the decision at the start of that drive that when we scored a touchdown, we were going to go for 2 and end the game.
I think we showed that we can be explosive. We put up a lot of points. It's a fun show to watch. I think everybody's tired, everybody's hurting, but we'll get our bodies feeling right, and we'll put on the show next Saturday.
To play through a game like this with some of the younger players on our team, there's no doubt in my mind that we'll get better because of it. Why Rutgers? You're going to have an opportunity to not only get your education at one of the finest educational institutions in the country, but also have an opportunity to play in the NFL.
Steps up, he sacks off the ball. Kassim Green's got it, and he's running it in for the Rutgers touchdown.
Logan Ryan out of Rutgers. Green, DC Jefferson, Carmen, the safety out of Rutgers. Rutgers, another Rutgers player. Jersey pride for the Scarlet Knights.
We want them to understand exactly what we're going to ask them to do here is going to be exactly what they're going to see on Sundays.
Logan Ryan, Berlin, New Jersey.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. Punished by Deron Harmon.
I got a degree, got a share of a Big East championship, and I got to play another year with all my brothers.
It is caught! Touchdown, DC Jefferson! Jamison cuts up the middle. Oh my goodness! And Jamison might be gone!
I want you to hear what I'm saying right now. No more waiting. No more waiting.
Marcus
Comes up.
From Brian Leonard to Ray Rice to Anthony Davis, Jeremy Zuta, amongst many others, you will have more than an opportunity to play in the NFL from Rutgers.
Brandon Coleman goes right. It is caught. Touchdown! Brandon Coleman.
Touchdown! Brandon Coleman's second touchdown of the day.
We are in Akakeek. A lot of people don't know what that is, and it's a small city. I grew up here. I've been here 19 years now. I love it.
Brandon was always very active. We always had to keep him busy in order to stay out of trouble in school.
We had to provide a positive outlet for him so he could, use up all his energy.
We are a very close-knit family. Brandon's older brother is 10 years older. He really, idolizes his brother, and so, then when Brandon got bigger than Zachary, it was like, well, Zachary didn't want to play.
Every year we would go to the country where my family is from, Culpeper County in Virginia, and every year there would be grown men challenging my little brother to a race, and I would be sitting there thinking, like, he's only 13 or 14 or however, but he's gonna beat all y'all in the bear shop.
My brother came up with the nickname Big Time. It started off with football, basketball.
Dug some holes, got some dirt, and we built a basketball court, and he just stayed out there all the time.
My father had to put our handprints. It's kind of faded away right now, and we put the year. When I got old enough to dunk, and my father raised the rim to like 3 inches taller than what it's supposed to be, like regulation. When I got to high school, dunking got easier. That was his theory.
And then Brandon's younger sister, super protective of her.
Growing up with Brandon, it was fun. Got tortured a lot.
That's what I got to do.
But between Brandon and Zachary, I became tougher. I was always proud of him. I always made sure, like, if he did something good, you could hear me. I was gonna make sure everybody in the stands heard me too, and let him know that that's my brother.
Brandon Coleman.
It's my high school field, and this is where it pretty much got started. I played defense here too. I was a safety. I was all mat safety here. It was great times here.
When he graduated from high school, we had his graduation party. We had all of his awards and certificates, and all the neighbors, when they came over and saw all the awards, they were like, "Brandon, that's you?"
When Brandon and my daughter and son-in-law were looking at schools, I was privileged to go with them to Rutgers, and I was very impressed.
Man, the first time I went to Rutgers, I was like, wow. I was like, big eyes, just like, this is what it's like. I was like, yeah, I want to go there now.
When we talked to Coach, he seemed genuinely interested in Brandon.
Coach got jokes, man.
He was interested in how Brandon would grow as an individual going forward.
Hey, where's Coleman? Get back up here. Everybody claps a lot better when you're up here. Let's go.
And I think that family is a huge, huge part of that.
The thing that stuck out to me was obviously academics. It's a consistent high level that they had with that.
We do things the right way here at Rutgers, not just on the field, but off the field and in the classroom.
Getting that degree and that education, that's special. That'll stay with him forever.
Touchdown! Brandon Coleman wide open!
At Rutgers, leadership begins with actions. A guy like Brandon Coleman, who's leading a young, very talented wide receiver group, and these are all players that, at the early stages of their career, had to be great leaders amongst their group, but also great followers.
It's me and you got to go in no matter what for Zebra.
Right. The older guys took me in, and I just started to feel comfortable. My leadership role is stepping up a little bit now that those guys have moved on. A lot of people are looking at me now.
All right, baby. Woo!
I feel like I'm a leader because of my performance on the field and also how I carry myself.
For the Rutgers touchdown. Coleman to the house! Rips the tackle and he's gone.
I'm the proud mom and screaming and like, yes, go baby, go. Like,
there's a quick throw out to the right for Coleman. Gets around his man, and he's off to the races. Brandon Coleman's got his second touchdown of the night.
Everybody in the stands might not be able to hear me, but he knows where I am, and he'll always look, and I'm just proud of him.
What a catch there. Nova laid it out. Brandon Coleman went and got it with one hand.
I'm over the top. I'm excited for Brandon, but I'm excited for the entire team.
Hey man, it's a great team effort. It's a great opponent. Happy we got out of here with a W.
But if everyone succeeds, that's what makes his day.
The way he remains humble, that's big for us, you know. I feel it's a very big blessing for him, you know, just to watch him grow up and become a man.
Here you compete. No! 3, 1, 2, 3.
He has remained grounded. He's had a lot of success at Rutgers. He's an inspirational person for the young people in our family and for the community in general.
It's going to be Janarian Grant who takes it and brings it across the 15 to the 20, and he might go. Grant to midfield. He's got blazing speed, and Rutgers has the answer. A special teams touchdown.
proud of the way we fought because I felt like we had a group of players that would fight to the end and could play a dynamic style of football and really go nose to nose with anybody in the country.
Nova in the pocket, he's going deep left sideline, and the pass is caught. 20, 10, end zone, touchdown. And it's Leonte Carew, the sophomore, with the long touchdown reception. And off right side running in a big hole to the 40, to the outside to midfield. 30, down inside the 20, all the way inside the 10, and finally shoved out of bounds after a very long run.
And I have a tremendous amount of confidence in Gary, and I've watched him through last season and then through the offseason, and that's where he's really built my trust in him. And I felt like Gary would take care of the ball, and given the opportunity, put us in a situation to win the game, and he did that.
Nova, he's going to take it himself, and he's in. 2 points for Rutgers as Gary Nova watched the hole open up and then shot right through. That's the pass for the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Rutgers! Leonte Carew with his second touchdown reception of the game, and Rutgers goes back in front 37-35. So they're not being conservative here. They're going for the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Amazing. Nova slant. Caught. Touchdown. Here comes big play, 50 with the acceleration. Caught, end zone, touchdown. A wild, wild game.